Hey everyone, thanks for listening to another episode of TABTA and for continuing to support and listen to the Seventh Valkyrie. I'm so glad you guys are on this adventure here with me, and if you'd like to learn how you can continue to support the series, you can check all the links in the description or check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/Seventh Valkyrie. Anyway, without further ado, big shout out to my heroes of Edera who are already taking it to the next level, and onward into TABTA. Hello, everyone, and welcome to TABTA, the adventure behind the adventure for the Seventh Valkyrie, where we watch one guy go from total obscurity to maybe 7 seasons in a movie, and learn a lot about life, love, and friendship along the way. Stares up into the distance, morningly, yearnfully, I think is the right word. Hello, everyone. So I don't know if you can hear the enormous reggaeton party happening literally right next door. The hotel next to my condo loves Sunday night events for some reason. So if you hear the dung, 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 that is why that is happening. Was thinking about maybe waiting until late tonight, but they have been known to go until late into the night. So I figured, hey, all my loyal TABTA listeners might not mind if there's weird reggaeton popping in and out in the background, but if you do, let me know. God, what a week this has been. Got 17 and 18 coming along the pipeline. We were just in final edits, so those should be ready for our Heroes of Edera soon. Everyone else, episodes are churning along. I think we just got through 14, or might be into 14 part 3. Great chapter there. I'm excited because it's kind of where it finally turns. Up until 13, things are kind of going. We're kind of starting to see the gears turning, pun intended. And now we're really getting into the thick of it. Like 14, 15, 16 is where real plot movement starts happening. And not that things haven't been happening in beginning. But yeah, I'd really think like I always have a tendency to pick up steam as the seasons roll on, where everything kind of builds and builds and builds and builds and builds and culminates. And I am happy to say that this is one that gets going real quick and doesn't let go. God, I've probably got a hoarse voice, and I'm bleary-eyed and exhausted today. Some of my absolute best friends surprised me with a birthday party on Saturday. I've been planning a little thing for this upcoming week. My birthday is actually on Monday, which is when this episode will come out. Currently recording it on Sunday. But man, it was just like finding out that the people in your life love you enough to pull off a Mission Impossible style heist to turn off your security system lovingly, by getting your phone away from you, and then sneak into your house, blow up a bunch of balloons, and it was the best B&E that I've ever experienced. And I came in with my buddies off the beach thinking we were coming in for an afternoon of laid back debauchery, and instead it was all of my best friends and their dogs we were all hiding in the bedroom, and I was like, you broke into my house and I love it, I could not be happier. I've got a giant smile on my face. It took me hours before I was just stopping doing my little tappy toes and clapping and giggling, and the night went on and just became a wonderful thing. I just I'm so happy I get to share this moment with you guys. Yeah. It's wonderful to know that you've got people who support you, and I know not everyone does have a community like that, and so I take the gratitude of that community and of having people in your life who legitimately care about your well-being, and I try to be grateful for it every day because I know not everybody has that. And it gives me the strength to keep going, the strength to keep writing. This one day down the road, like this Seventh Valkyrie has such a long-term plan, and I've already been walking this road for almost a decade. So it's not like I'm going to slow down, but it gets hard sometimes. Growth is slow. People have a lot of things to watch. People have a lot of shows to enjoy. And over time, I hope that as the story builds, then you guys start to see the whole vision I have for the series and what I'd like to share with you all. And I hope that it becomes something that you want to share and and that people will take notice of. But it takes time. It takes effort. It's not always going to be perfect. And so when the road gets long sometimes, I do find myself, uncertain or worried or trying to wow, what am I really doing this for? And I don't always know. I don't always have an answer because it's certainly not for the fucking money. I think it's just because this is the work that I need to be doing right now. But having wonderful people in real life, in addition to all of you wonderful people out there that are supporting me, it gives you that strength to wake up on a Monday and say, okay, I got to do all of my work this week as a normal adult for multiple businesses. And then at the end of all of it, I'm going to sit down and record more episodes and more chapters. And I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. So it's knowing that you have people who have your back, who care about you, and who are there to support you. Just sometimes it's easy to forget, but when you remember it for a long, long time. Anyway. That was my thoughtful, celebratory, whatever birthday message. We got last episode. Yeah, I think we do have the last episode of Chapter 14 coming out this Friday. We got more episodes in the queue. I'm trying to get back up on top of things so that you guys are, we're racing ahead because I really want to make sure that this is a worthwhile proposition for you here as a veteran. But yeah, lots of love to all of you coming out on my birthday. Happy birthday to everybody else. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for, supporting the show if you do, and for just being willing to dream and listen to a wacky adventure and the strange vlog audio cast that comes along with it. It's not a vlog, it's just a log. Well, take care, guys. Hasta pronto.